Greetings, Earthling, male, female, and everything other. Just a quick update on my Chinese internet situation. Obviously I'm not using it anymore. Pulled it out the wall. It's a great shame. I mean, this thing was fantastically designed by Nortel Networks in Canada. And then the IPs were stolen by Huawei, who produced this at half the price and subsequently put Nortel out of business. I only found this out recently. Not only that, Hutchison Telecom, the British company that I signed up for this with, are now owned by, I don't know which one it is, one of the Chinese conglomerate companies like Tencent or something like a ByteDance kind of thing. And then obviously I had my internet restricted yesterday. I woke up to a screen blocking my whole PC. I could only click through a button. I couldn't Alt F4. I couldn't Control Alt Delete. Nothing was going to work. And it said, you have been restricted. There's nothing wrong with your device. It's your political, they said you have violated our political freedoms policy. Now I can tell you they didn't have a political freedoms policy when I signed up. I didn't know this thing even existed, let alone applied to me. And then of course when I tried to get in touch with them, I was blocked from contacting them. So I couldn't even cancel my account. I had to go through the bank and do it with the scam protection. So that's the last I'll be seeing of that thing. But it begs the question, what else in this room is listening to me and reporting back to my mortal enemies, the communists in China? I used to say this kind of thing as a joke and laugh at other people when they took it seriously. But here I am, looking at the empty hole on my windowsill where my internet once proudly sat. And now I'm using a phone tether at twice the price. But I'm not angry about this, and let me tell you why you won't be when you purposefully and you voluntarily want to pay twice as much for all your stuff. Because that's democracy. It's not free. If you want freedom of speech, you have to pay a fair wage. Like I wasn't. I was getting the cheapest possible good internet service provider. I remember saying to my dad, I don't know how they're getting so much performance out of what is effectively a 4G SIM card connection. It's comparable to my old, my cable internet. But that's how they're doing it. It's not just doing that job. It was making the money off me. They had all my passwords, access to all my accounts. They were reading everything that I was typing, not with a keylogger, no, because I would have seen that. The router was running software through the connection unbeknown to me. And that's how they locked my whole computer while I was asleep. I woke up to the fact that I couldn't even switch on my lights and my heating because it's all smart home and it was all locked. So here I am making a video warning you, dear viewers, readers, ladies, gents and Pikachus, of communism. That's what's doing it. They're at war with us. Now that I've said that, this is going to get restricted. But you need to know, someone doesn't have to declare war on you to be at war with you, especially if they're the weaker party, the underdog, and they're having some internal problems. Before the floods and the earthquakes and the fact that their groundwater is been in a drought condition for the last 20 years, they've got no food, no water, no money, they've got no creatives, and their industry is failing, and now their economy is just about to explode. So they're not going to admit to being at war with democracy. It's not us, me and you, England and America. No, it's against free people. So that's the end of this video, but it's the beginning of a new page for this channel. Previously I didn't really know what I was doing. I just did the odd video about music, gaming, reviews. I didn't know what I was doing, but I know what I'm doing now. I'm protecting free speech and democracy, and I'm going to critique the shit out of communism, socialism and other forms of anarchical government, brain dead insanity that ends in starvation, genocide, racism, murder, all these things that we have avoided. We've actually worked our way out of that sewer in the last 500 years. Let's not go back to it. So I hope that's given you something to think about, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Makes you wonder, do NatWest have Chinese investors on the board? Did Coutts Bank have a Chinese investor on the board? These are the people that don't like Nigel Farage, because he's a critic of China.